Kind of give you some background of why we decided to do this project. I myself don't like hail canopies either. The look of them, I've never been a fan of them. When you look at some of the things, and we were trying to figure out a long-term solution because, as you guys know, we've had 4 hailstorms in 3 years. Second one being probably our most severe hailstorm we've ever had. It was over $1 million claim. So, and anybody that knows insurance, insurance companies do not like that kind of claim. That is pretty severe and nobody likes it. So it was a challenge after that hailstorm to find, reasonably cost insurance. So we were looking into these, trying to figure out a long-term solution, and looking at it because in between there, we were constantly putting our cars inside of our shops, our 2 buildings, and it was disrupting our business, so it was a big challenge. And so we're like, okay, how can we do this, and we found out, fortunately, my general manager, Ken Voorhees, went out and did some research, found this companies that work together. So it's kind of a twofold thing where you get your protection for your cars for the hail, plus you get some solar credits. And we found out, over the last year that the credits were going to go away. So you had till this year to take advantage of those. And we thought, okay, well, it's either get going or you got to make a different decision. So we think we made the right decision, but you never know, I guess, in this business, maybe we won't have hail for another 10 years after this. I don't know, you just don't know. But we felt this was a long-term solution, that fit everything for us.
About 8 years ago, VPS and my company, we got together because we were both looking at solar and canopies for car dealerships, and we said, well, I think we can put this together, and it was a perfect design for that. So we developed this solution that allows us to install the canopies to provide the hail protection, but by adding the solar, we can add tax credits, which paid up to 40% of the project's costs. It also allows them to power their business, and this is like 30 years of energy that they'll get on with these solar panels. So solar really is a great long-term investment. So by putting them together, we're just thrilled to have created a beautiful, effective, profitable installation for our customers. So